Story time, guys. I'm really hoping I'm not freaking out over this. I'm hoping that this is fake news, but it seems like, according to another video that I had just saw before making this video, I wasn't even making watching through that whole video. I just kind of knew, like, okay, I must have been scammed already. So I was doing Postmates. I've been doing Postmates for like the last 2 weeks, probably a little bit longer than that. I think it's like almost 3 weeks now. You know, and I've delivered. I've made like quite a few deliveries already. So it seems like I might have got scammed twice. And let me tell you just how it happened, and I hope this relates to you. So if this has happened to you, you know, you could decide whether to keep on doing Postmates or just drop it and actually find a real legit job. Because this kind of stuff ain't cool. So last week and this week, I get a phone call. And from each phone call, it's like random numbers. And I wasn't able to identify them. And so the guys getting on the line with me, the first guy was like kind of aggressive. I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. Like, but he sounded legit though. Like he knew where I was going on my next trip, and he was able to like cancel my current delivery. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And so I was answering his questions. He was asking me about like certain verification codes that was gonna come down through my phone and this and this and that. And so like I knew what he was. It sounded like he knew what he was doing, and he was instructing me all throughout the way. So I was like, okay, it did feel a little weird. So I just left it at that. Then the next phone call I get is the following week, and it's from a guy who sounds nicer. And I was explaining to him what the other guy was doing from the previous call. And so I was kind of like complaining to this other person, like, yeah, so and so sounded kind of rude over the phone. I was just hoping like everything is okay. So this second guy was telling me, yeah, we're gonna send you we were supposed to send you a gift card or something like that. Like he was supposed to send it to you, whatever. So all this sounds legit. Okay, all this was like, it sounded like they were passing back and forth some information. Like it sounded like Postmates. But then I started getting these emails like, hey, there was a new debit card added to your account. Can you please verify? And I'm thinking like, not this shit again. And so I didn't really look into it like I should have. I just kept on doing orders, and it was hot days. I'm burnt out by like 4 or 5 o'clock. I just don't, I wasn't even thinking about looking into my email accounts to verify what that whole thing was about. Then I come to find out that, just looking at my payouts, supposedly the money was already paid out, the money that was owed to me, and I never saw it in my bank account except for the one that I really did get, which was like less than $100, and I just did it today. So, but the other two payouts prior to the one I just made today, never showed up to my bank account, and I'm owed $243, from all the deliveries. Granted, it wasn't a lot of deliveries, but it's just from the days that I had to work, and it's like they were hot days, and by the end of all that, I was burnt out, and so I wasn't really able. Like my brain was just, I'm not trying to come up with like excuses. I'm just like, I'm thinking everything should be just easy, and it didn't really occur to me that I was gonna get scammed, or I don't know. I don't know what to make of it, but it seems I'm not seeing the money, and I'm looking at this other video that dude recorded himself being scammed right there. So if you guys are wondering like how the hell did you get scammed, like I didn't know, to be honest. It just happened so fast. So I'm in the middle of making these orders, and I'm getting these phone calls, especially with the first one. Like the first phone call that I got from this one guy, he sounded like really rude. Like it sounded like he knew my information pretty well. So I was like, all right, whatever the hell's going on. So yeah, I was reading up what frauds and scams would be like on the Postmate help desk. and it said that they will never, ever, 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 ever call you while during an ongoing delivery. And that happened to me. Like, I got a call during my ongoing delivery, which I should have just hung up. But I didn't know. This is my first time actually doing an app job. Okay, and I've only been doing this for like no more than 3 weeks, and it had already happened to me twice. All right, so deep down, you know what? I have a really good feeling. I believe in God. I really do believe in the universe, and I'm putting it out there. But at the same time, as a human, I do feel I am upset. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna front. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know who these people are. I can't say, F them or whatever. I can't feel a certain way, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know these people. I don't know if all this is really true. But if this ever happens to you guys where you guys are getting phone calls through your phone from a really weird number, just hang up. Hang up. Like, they're not even Postmates are not even supposed to be calling you. They're only supposed to be like emailing you. Okay, emailing you or texting you. They don't call you, okay? So at least that's what I know of. I'm hoping from the email that I sent them earlier today is enough to like get their attention and help me out in the near future, because I'm not the type to go out there robbing people. I don't believe in that. I might have done some like shady stuff in the past, and I do believe in karma. Deep down inside me, I feel like everything is gonna work out, But I'm letting you guys know that these things, unfortunately, that's the way it occurs now, I guess, And just believe in God, bro. Just or girl, just believe in God. Believe in God. Just put your trust in Him. Ask Him to help you out, and everything will put itself together. I probably may not get the money back in cash form, but I'll receive a blessing down the road. I believe in them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just letting you guys know, guys. Like, just be careful out. Be careful when you're doing these deliveries. If you get a phone call, don't answer it. Okay? You should just get everything like just via text. All right. Peace.